In the spirit of collaboration, 3 chefs are coming together to present dishes reflecting their shared experiences and knowledge gained from a chef boot camp. Sounds like fun. Let's take a look in this sponsored interview with Katie Sine.
Taste Utah Bites. We're on Good Things Utah, and it's Friday, so that means we're bringing you the latest, the greatest in Utah food. I have the opportunity and the great fortune to stand here next to one of my most favorite people, Chef Blue Adams. Blue is an extraordinary chef, started restaurants like Black Sheep Cafe, Blue Poblano. It's just a leader in the industry and in the culinary landscape of Utah. So grateful to be here, standing to talk to you about a really cool event that you're doing.
Yes, so we're running what we're calling a chef series.
Okay.
And the first event in the series is called Land and Water.
Okay.
And I've had the opportunity to meet amazing chefs all over the country through a program put on by the James Beard Foundation called Chef's Boot Camp for Policy and Change.
Wow.
So I've managed to convince 2 amazing chefs to come here to Utah County, Provo, and help me curate a dinner, a 5-course dinner that will happen on Monday, January 15th.
Monday, January 15th. We'll put the link up so you can go and buy tickets. What can people expect?
Amazing food.
Okay.
So
kind of like what we have in front of us.
Yes.
You've spent all morning creating these for us. Do you want to tell us about them?
Absolutely. So part of the series, we're going to talk about sustainability, supporting local growers, food producers, fishers. So I traveled to Payson to visit Spring Lake Trout Farm, was able to source some very fresh trout. They use, their water filtration comes from a spring. So we know that they're not getting other pollutants in the water, which ends up in the fish. So
it's amazing what they do. Not only are they hatching these fish, they're growing them, and then they're actually giving you the opportunity to fish and catch one yourself if you want to. We featured them a couple of seasons ago on Taste Utah.
Absolutely, and I think it's really important for chefs to have hands-on experiences when they're featuring animal products, fish, etc. in their menu. So that's a really important tool for us to be able to have. So was able to pull a couple of fish, fillet, clean fillet, and then I smoke them.
Okay.
Let them sit overnight to really absorb that smoke.
Great.
And what I've done is created, my first dish is a trout salad.
Beautiful.
So some arugula micros. I've done a pickling with beet and vinegars.
Love it.
And a little bit of dill on a crostini. So. The second dish I'm really proud of.
Yes, it's amazing.
I had the opportunity to do a stage at Druzy and Dar in Nashville, which is one of the restaurants created by Chef John George.
Wow.
So he has a very famous dish, his fried sushi.
Okay, so, I love it. So this is your take off of John George inspired dish. What's really exciting is you might be featuring one of these at the event.
Yes.
Whichever one you feel shines the most.
Or both, depending.
I love that.
It just depends on how I feel that morning, honestly.
I love it. And this event is put on by IndigiHub. Will you tell us just really quickly what that's about?
So part of the reasons I sold my restaurant, we had seen a void of support for Indigenous farmers.
Okay.
So IndigiHub kind of started out as wanting to support entrepreneurs, figure out the best ways we could support our local economies in our communities, and what we found is the best way to do that is through food.
I love that.
So IndigiHub has pivoted to really supporting small Indigenous producers, fisheries, etc. And so the dinner will help bring some awareness. When we help Indigenous producers and fisheries, we're helping our entire food system.
Yes.
So I have the opportunity to work with Chef Jordan Rubin, who's in Maine, who only sources from sustainable. So Alaskan Seafood is one of our sponsors.
Okay.
And they work with the tribes in their area.
I mean, it really is so extraordinary. And what you're going to have when you come to this event is you're going to have a sampling of local and regional cuisine,
Absolutely.
sustainably sourced to support local indigenous people. You have to go to the website. You got to get tickets. We're so thankful for Square Kitchen for putting
Yes.
us on. We're in
Thank
downtown
you,
Salt Lake
Square
City.
Kitchen.
And I have to invite you, tune in to Taste Utah Sunday mornings, 9:30 a.m. We visit places like Payson and talk about all of the local sustainable food. We introduce you to amazing people like Blue. You have to join us, and hopefully we'll see you at the dinner. I'll be there.